What is going on, guys? It is your boy Icy, and today we're going to be talking about a couple things that you guys could be doing to improve your gameplay. We're not going to be really talking about mechanical things, sensitivity, things like that in this video. I would be more than willing to make another separate video for that. I have done it in the past, but I would be willing to do an updated version. Just let me know down in the comments below. But today we're going to be talking about mentalities and like things that you guys could be looking for while you are playing this game. For those of you guys who don't know, I am a former professional Gears of War player. I was pro in Gears 3, Gears UE, Gears 4, and of course Gears of War 5. I've been to grand finals on LAN, major events 17 times. I have won 10 times. I am a 2-time All-Star, and I have won almost $250,000 playing Gears of War, right? So, you know, not tooting my own horn or anything. There is several players that have done much more than me, but that is just my background for those of you guys who don't really know, or maybe, you know, maybe you think I'm just like a YouTuber or whatever. So, with that being said, guys, so the very first thing that I always like see like up and coming players talk about is like how much they're grinding and just like how much they're playing the game and like, you know, whatever. And while all of that is like a really good like starting point, that's really only helping your mechanics, right? Like that's only gonna help like your wall balancing and like your I mean, I guess like accuracy and stuff like that. Although a lot of like the newer players, they don't really value accuracy, they really only care about movement, to be honest. I'm just being real with you guys. So but I will say this, it does matter like how much you're actually playing the game if you are looking to actually get better, but it matters how much you're like actually actively trying to get better at the game versus how often you're just playing the game, right? So if I sat here for 10 hours and I just played the game, you know, kind of mindlessly, I'm just blasting music, like not really paying attention to anything that's going on, just wall bouncing on the single stick, like just trying to world star everybody, I'm not really improving, right? Like I'm not really you know, gaining anything from my, you know, gaming session that I'm doing for 10 hours, right? I'm really just passing time, and obviously like I am definitely keeping you know, my fingers like moving and stuff for Gears, because like each game is definitely different. But that's really the only thing that I'm doing. Like I'm not necessarily learning anything. I'm not necessarily you know, being hard on myself. I'm really just sitting here complaining about the game, complaining about teammates, complaining about, you know, anything, right? So 10 hours of just doing that versus like 4 hours of really like setting a goal before you actually play the game and actively trying to work on it, while being honest with yourself about the mistakes that you're making in real time. That is you know, gonna do a lot more for you, and a lot more for literally anybody in anything, not just Gears of War, than just putting in like ridiculous amount of hours. So with that being said, to break that down simply, is you just need to make sure that you're getting on with a purpose and like actually being honest with yourself on things that you need to work on, and actually trying to do that instead of just, you know, running around trying to have fun. Now, before we get further into this, I do definitely understand like esports is not necessarily a thing anymore for Gears of War, but I do believe it will be one day, and you don't have to look at this as advice just for Gears of War. You could look at this as advice for anything, man. You know, as somebody who has put in quite a bit of time and you know, had a lot of ups and downs in his career, I definitely feel that I'm more than able to give you guys some advice on how to improve and how to get better at something, right? So with that being said, that is my first talking point. My second little bullet point would be to, you know, kind of how I was saying, to be honest with yourself. That's kind of what I'm going to get into here. So a lot of players are not very honest with themselves. They have massive egos, and they, you know, feel like they're never the problem, feel like they know everything, feel like they, you know, couldn't possibly be doing anything different at all. And that's 99% of the time not true. Pretty much every single person in the world, no matter what they're doing, could be doing it better. And you know, it really is a battle amongst yourselves. You know, if you have problems being honest with yourself and like actually trying to you know, see the flaws in your gameplay or in whatever you're doing, right? So for me, I'll be honest with you guys, that is definitely one thing that took me a long time to kind of deal with. I was definitely the type of person to think that I knew everything, think that I was the best player in the world, and like I couldn't possibly, you know, be better at this or that. And I will say, back in Gears of War 3, when I was trying to make a name for myself, I had a very big ego. And I didn't understand why I wasn't playing with better players until I started being honest with myself. And then I realized, Nick, you're dog shit with the Lancer. You literally suck at positioning. You're only good with a shotgun, and, you know, you're toxic and blah, 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 whatever, right? And just me being honest with myself took me to the next level, and I carried that with me, and still do to this day outside of Gears. So that is definitely one thing that it is very hard for people, but I will say that it is the most important thing out of anything that I'm going to be telling you guys today. Being honest with yourself and giving yourself some criticism is extremely important if you're wanting to progress in whatever it is, especially a video game like Gears of War. The third thing I would say is to be coachable. Surround yourself with people that are, you know, equal to you or even a little bit better than you if you're able to do that. And really take criticism, man. Learn things, observe, listen. Listen to how people talk. Listen to how people complain about situations. You know, you don't always need to disagree with everything. You need to really, you know, pay attention to things, man. You know, try your best to be like a sponge, right? That's like the best way to put it. Be a sponge. Literally, be SpongeBob. I'm not even joking. Like, actually be SpongeBob. Soak in every bit of information that you can. Listen, guys, I'm not going to lie. In today's, you know, age of gaming, it's never been easier to get good. There's so much content, like this video, for an example, that is going to help you tremendously. Back in the day, I never had anybody to tell me these things. And I had to sit here for years and try to work them out, like, by myself. And I'm telling you, man, like, this is gold. I promise you guys, man, this is actual gold. You just have to trust me. Really take in the information that's available to you guys, man. Streams, YouTube videos, whatever, man. I don't have to upload a video every single day for you guys to learn. Feel free to go back and watch some other YouTube videos. You know, things like that, man. It's never been easier, boys. It's never been easier. It's really all on you. You know, to take full advantage of all of the stuff that's out there. Another thing I will say is surround yourself, like I said, with people that are, you know, equal to and above you. But even better than that, surround yourself with people who have the same goals as you. You know, you can't be with somebody who's just like giving up every other day, right? You guys play some ranked or, you know, play a little wager or whatever you're doing. You guys lose, and then just like that, the whole night's ruined. The next 3 days are ruined. You know, like, what's the point of that, man? You gotta be with somebody who is like really willing to work and really willing to, you know, go through the process of getting better, because nothing happens overnight, boys. Nothing. You gotta really work for this shit if you really want it. As we're looking for another game here, I do want to mention one other thing. So the very first thing I talked about was how you need to be putting in like actual good hours versus just hours. And while that is true, you know, if you really are looking to get good at something, you are going to have to make some sacrifices in real life, man. Like, you're going to have to put some work in. You can't put in 1 or 2 good hours every single day. You know, I'm trying to be honest with you guys. It's just not going to work out like that. You got to really, really grind, but you have to also get some really good hours in. It's really the mixture of both. Only you are going to be able to tell if you know, you're actually getting good work in. You know, nobody could tell you. I can't tell you. Your friends can't tell you. You know, your partners, nobody. Like, you got to really be honest with yourself and keep yourself accountable. All right, as we're loading into canals, another thought just kind of, you know, popped in my head. I can already tell, you know, somebody's sitting there watching this video right now thinking, but Icy, man, like, my teammates are always dog shit. You know, my friends that I play with are not very good. I'm really trying to get better. They're holding me back. Listen to me. That's a terrible mindset. That's a terrible mentality. When I first started playing the game, you know, I'm not going to say any names, but The people I was playing with, they weren't very good, man. Honestly, they were not very good. Like I had to work my way up. It's a process, you know. It's long and it's grueling and it can be a little disheartening, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, you gotta go through it. That's part of, you know, the process. That's part of life in general, man. Not everything is just gonna be instant. There's no instant gratification in this shit, man. You know, you gotta work. Um, do your best. That's what I could tell you. You gotta do your best to work on yourself. Worry about the things that you can control. Kind of like in yesterday's video, I discussed, you know, realistic expectations. That is a perfect video to go back and watch. You know, if you're at this point in the video and you're thinking exactly what I'm saying, you gotta have realistic expectations, man. What could you be doing better? Okay, yeah, sure. Your teammate's 3-24, but what could you have done? Did you have opportunities that you didn't capture? Like, did you miss a couple shots? Did you spend too much time waiting on a power weapon? Did you misroll? You know what I mean? Like, I just nice seeing you play IRL. I guess he means like he's just in my game. What up, Green Man? Um, but yeah, boys, that's really you know, the truth. The other thing that I will say is, at the end of the day, you know, you can't cheat it, man. You know, like, I know I'm being a little bit repetitive, but you really can't cheat it. You have to put in the work, man. Very simply put, you got to put in the work. You gotta you know, try to make yourself as good as you can, and then once you're done with that, which you're never going to be done with that, but once you're at a level that you're happy with, you need to then, you know, try to worry about the other things, like how could I be a better teammate? How could I, you know, make my teammates, you know, hit more shots? Could I put them in better positions? Could I be nicer to them, right? Could I uplift them more? You know, if you're sitting there being toxic 24/7, I promise you, whoever you're playing with is not going to be very happy. Even if, you know, you guys are going back and forth and stuff. That's one thing I've learned over the years multiple times, trust me. And I'll be the first to admit, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you guys. I've been known to be pretty toxic, but straight up, I'm just the most competitive person in the world. And if I had any flaws, I would say that's probably one of my biggest ones, straight up. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I know that it's not, you know, something that is, you know, a good thing. It's not cool. It's not like funny. None of that. Like, if you're really trying to get better, it's not a good idea to be toxic. And I'm pretty lucky that my skill and stuff carried me as long as it did, because, you know, there's definitely some moments I could have been a better teammate and stuff over my professional career. So that's me being completely honest, completely real, you know, all that. You know, I'm not perfect, so you got to recognize that you're not perfect either and work on the things that you really believe you need to work on. So that's pretty much the best things that I could say. That's like, you know, I mean, I was a professional gamer for pretty much a decade, and you know, who knows if it's over, who knows if it's not over, man. Maybe Gear 6 drops, maybe I'll be back in the action, maybe I'll just be doing YouTubes and streams and shit, but I'm likely to still compete. So, you know, I want to give this advice out to people, mainly because, you know, I never had this shit, man. When I was coming up and shit, I never had anybody to tell me this stuff. This was all things I had to learn the hard way, and I'm giving you this, you know, for free, man. Like, this is really, trust me when I say this is really the best thing, you know, you're gonna hear today if, you know, your goal is to get better at the game, or, you know, do something in life. And again, this is not just for Gears. This is for anything, man. Use what I'm saying, and, you know, try to I can't say that word. Incorporate, you know, with your life every day. So that's really the best thing I could tell you. And then the other thing I will say is, this is gonna be kind of weird and kind of funny, but don't be a professional gamer, man. Like, I've said that before, but don't do it. That's also some really good advice I'll give you. It is a really hard life. Everything is based off of your performance, your livelihood. You know, everything is just based off of how, you know, often you're winning, how good you're doing, and it could change in a blink of an eye. I've lost my job multiple times because, you know, my organization just drops us for no reason, or because they run out of money and they can't pay us our salary or whatever. You know, it happens. Esports is a very scary thing for mid-tier esports like Gears of War. And so my best advice would to be, you know, don't even do it. Like, I'm trying to look out for you guys. It is not as glamorous as you guys may think, man. Trust me. Yeah, keep backing up, bro. Keep backing up. You know what it is. You know what it is, baby. But yeah, I mean, hopefully some of this stuff reached some of you. You know, I hope that somebody took, you know, parts of this video and, you know, it actually opens your guys' eyes. You know, I'll probably make another video like this one day, you know, when esports and stuff is back, but for now, you know, here you guys go. And yeah, I mean, I hope that, you know, what I said makes sense, and I hope that you guys value it and everything. That's really all I could say. We're going to try to close this game out. Oh my god, I had to hit every pellet. Let's go. I got sniped, bro? No way I'm getting sniped like that, right? Alright. See if we can sneak low side here. 84, dude. Like, that's actually wild. That's so wild. Oh, one more good thing that I could say, because, like, right there I wanted to do it. Don't ever blame the game. I know, like, you're gonna be like, I see you literally complain every single video, and you're absolutely right, but I'm also not trying to get any better right now. Like, I'm just kind of, you know, playing for YouTube and stuff, and, like, my goal isn't to improve. My goal is to literally just play the game for you guys because I love the community and stuff. I've put in my hours of trying to get better, and, you know, I've achieved pretty much everything that you could possibly achieve in Gears, so I'm proud of that. And right now, just think of me as like an old man sitting out on my fucking porch drinking a fucking beer. Like, that's basically where I'm at in life. So I basically would say, like, don't ever blame the game no matter what. Like, even if you got completely bullshitted, just be like, you know, shake it off, act like it didn't happen, and ask yourself, what could you have done better? And I'm dead serious about that, because that's when it's hardest to do. Really, you know, in those situations when, like, clearly there's really not much you could be doing better, that's when you should ask yourself, what could I be doing better? Also, I don't know why that keeps happening, bro. It, like, looks like I'm on single stick. Wait, I am on single stick. What the fuck? Bro, it doesn't even feel like I'm on single stick right now. At the end of games, it literally, like, keeps moving, but I swear it doesn't even feel like I'm on single stick. What the fuck? Alright, so this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to play one more game. I just turned single stick off, and we are going to... I'm going to give you guys an example. I'm going to try my best to give you an example of what you guys should be doing to get better. It's going to be a little corny, I'm not going to lie, but, I mean, I am from Ohio, so... Alright, guys, so this is what we're going to be doing this game. So my goal for this free-for-all, right? Just like I was telling you guys have to get on with a purpose, right? So my goal is to try to play for one-shots more instead of two-shots. So, like, I don't want to play for damage as much. I really want to try to get in people's faces and try to get some more chunks. I also want to try to die less than 15 times. I am setting the bar a little bit higher for myself here because I am going to be switching on my playstyle a bit. Along with the fact that it is training grounds. Obviously, a lot of people are fighting on the U's and things like that. So I want to try to play for more one-shot kills here instead of chunks, or I mean instead of damage, like two shots and stuff. And then I also really want to try to not die more than 15 times. I also am going to try not to complain one time this entire game, no matter what. If I lose, it is my fault. So we're gonna every time we die, we're gonna think about things that we could be doing better. And we're going to verbalize it so you guys can hear it. And this is just an example of what you guys should be doing, basically. So, here we go. Okay. Right there, to be honest, like, my A button kind of sucks. But either way, I could have definitely angled myself better. I tried to roadie run at him. It just didn't work, but I should have angled myself a little bit better right there probably. Alright, right there. That was pretty good. Stuck with the plan. Tried to wrap shot. Tried to play for a chunk. Didn't get it. It's all good. Good. That guy was a one shot. Holy fuck. Damn. Alright, so I'm not gonna... Wait, hello? Okay, I don't know why that guy let me up. That kind of threw me off. But anyways, I ended up two-shotting somebody down. It's okay. It's not really, like, part of the game plan, but it is gonna happen, obviously. Nice, that was really good by me. Back aid for self-defense. Separated myself from him and hit a nice little inverse reaction shot. Alright, missed a shot there. Got absolutely shit on. I'm a bitch. Nades up in 25. We're going to just... we don't want to mark here. We don't want to let him know we're here, although he might turn. I saw the guy flanking right here, so I'm going to bait him. Play up here. Bricked him. Just play perfect at that point. Nice. Go you. Try to get up here, get this little kill. Alright, this guy's... Okay. Nice, that was so clean. Oh, man. But you know what? Honestly, like, I just kind of missed. I kind of missed. I made a good play, but I definitely kind of missed that last shot. Probably could have got that. Would have been tough, but definitely possible. Good drop shots. Gonna play for this. Actually bait it here. Gotta hit that. It's alright though. Switch my target here. He's one. This is an opening to grab M bar, so we're gonna grab this, hop back, look for a kill. Okay. Played it a little bit differently right there, just for the game plan. Typically, I probably would not have played it that way. I would have just tried to two-shot him, but again, trying to stick to the plan. Again, went for an up A there. Normally, don't do that. Nice shot. All right, nice. Okay, not too mad about that. I actually timed it pretty well to come back into the fight. Use that other guy as kind of like a... I mean, nothing to say there. I suck. Very simple. 6 deaths. Pretty good pace here. We are going to pick this up. I'll look for like a little ISO over here. Yeah. Nice. Good move by me. Okay. We'll take it. We need to shoot a better first drop shot there, obviously, but we made up for it with the second kill. Every drop shot should be 1 kill, so. Getting bull talk, which is weird. Don't know why I'm getting bull talked across the map. We're gonna cut over here, see if I can find an opening. Nothing there, not gonna waste too much time. Gonna actually just try to get up top. Take that kill. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm fucking disgusting. I'm so nasty. I'm still getting bull talked. But I'm nasty, I'm nasty, I'm nasty. That's another thing you guys could be doing, guys. Give yourself some props sometimes, man. I made a hell of a play right there. And, yeah, that was fucking perfect, man. That was exactly what the game plan is. Play for some chunks. and we got a nice amount. So nice. Ooh. All right. Got to be better right there though. I missed a reaction shot, and then I ended up rolling. Could have been another nice little sequence there. It's all good. Get back up here. If I get 2 kills here, I could keep it under 10, which is typically my goal. That's one. Oh man, I wanted this guy to overcommit. I baited him. I baited this guy behind me, man. Unfortunate. It's alright. We could still get only 10 deaths, which is more than okay. We're actually gonna do something weird. We're gonna look for an ISO over here, a little 1v1. This is a spawn point, as you guys can see. Alright, didn't get the chunk. I was playing for a chunk right there. But either way, 30 and 10, 5 deaths under the goal. Did not complain about the game right there at all. Kept myself accountable, and we got a result. So that was pretty good. I'll give myself some credit for that. And that's an example, guys, of what you guys should be doing every single game. Shout out to Dan. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks, bro. That's what you guys should be doing. If you guys are looking to be better at the game or better at anything in general, man, keep yourself accountable. Try not to complain. Try to always ask yourself what you guys could be doing better. And remember, guys, if you guys are doing the right thing, good things are going to happen, man. So that's all I can really say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this video helped at least one of you. And leave a like, leave a comment, and double check that you're subscribed. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.